Time, a force so powerful that it shapes every decision, every dream, every step we take. From the moment we are born, we're given a story about time. We're told we are moving along a path, past, present, future, a journey from beginning to end. But what if this path is a mirage, a mere invention of the mind? We live our lives under the tyranny of linear time, a constant flow that we believe will carry us somewhere, to success, to happiness, to fulfillment. Society says, plan for the future, learn from the past. But how often do we stop and ask ourselves, does time really flow, or is it we who are moving, caught up in an endless chase for something always just beyond reach? Think of this. The past no longer exists. It's a memory, a shadow of what once was. The future, a projection, an imagined landscape we believe lies ahead. The only moment we ever truly have is this one, right here, right now. And yet, we are haunted by time. Time that urges us forward, time that pushes us to become something else. There's a tragic irony in the way we spend our lives chasing the future. We say, I'll be happy when I have that job, that relationship, that house. But when that moment arrives, it too becomes the past, and our minds are already fixated on the next when. In this endless loop of anticipation, we lose the only thing we ever truly possess, the present. Alan Watts reminds us, there is no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be, because time is always now. When we live in pursuit of later, we forget to live now. We forget to see the beauty in each breath, to feel the simple joy of just being. We become blind to the wonder of life unfolding right before our eyes, right in this very moment. We become prisoners of time, each of us wearing invisible chains. We are bound by regrets of the past, shackled by expectations of the future. But these chains are illusions. We believe we must become something greater, something wiser, something more successful. Yet, why can't we be enough right here, right now? Why do we let time steal from us the joy of simply being who we are? What if this moment, this eternal now, is all there ever is? What if life is not a race to be won, but a dance to be enjoyed? What if, instead of moving towards something, we are already exactly where we need to be? Alan Watts often urged us to see time not as a sequence of events, but as a dimension of existence, where past and future are merely concepts in the mind. He said, the only real you is the one that's happening right now. When we learn to let go of the illusion of time, we find a deeper peace, a freedom that no clock can measure, stillness, presence. Suddenly, each moment becomes vivid, alive. We feel every sensation, notice every sound, see the world as it is, not as we expect it to be. Life becomes a symphony, where every note, every silence is perfect just as it is. And this is freedom. Not freedom from responsibility, not freedom from life's challenges, but freedom from the relentless ticking of a clock that only exists in our minds. When we let go of the need to be anywhere but here, we are free to live fully, to experience life in all its raw beauty, all its fleeting wonder. We don't need to wait for happiness, for peace, for wholeness, because those things are not in some distant future. They are here, now, within us. The present is where life is, rich, boundless, and eternal. All it takes is the willingness to see through the lie of time, to see that there is nowhere to go, nothing to become, just being. So, what would life be like if we stopped measuring it in minutes and milestones? What would it mean to truly be here, in this eternal now, free from the lie of time? Perhaps in letting go of time, we finally find ourselves. And in finding ourselves, we finally begin to live.